Hey ladies and gents, welcome to day 3 of the week of Zen. We've reached the middle of our countdown of the top 5 best and worst tables in Zen Pinball 2. And if you missed the first 2 days of the countdown, here are some links for you. Now it's time to find out what tables will be selected at number 3. Take it away, Gorg.
Another one of the original Zen Pinball tables, V12 definitely shows its age. One of the bizarre appeals of pinball is the epic story behind the table. In Avengers, you recruit superhero-themed pinballs to gather forces and take on the snarky Loki. In X-Men, you have to use the mutants to take down Magneto and his buddies. In Masters of the Force, you have to end the conflict between the Jedi's Tesseract and the Sith's Illuminati pyramids. In Shaman, well, I'm not exactly sure what crazy peyote-infused desires the designers intended, but there's still an essence of a larger picture to put together. The point is, tables need a fun motivator to keep you going. In V12, you're fixing a car. Yep, that's it. Not taking it out for a joyride or doing cool tricks. The table is cleverly designed like a car motor, but that's really all that's clever about it. Every time I play it, I get so bored and unenthused so quickly. Add on the fact that the table can be incredibly hard to navigate. Not difficult like Wild West Rampage, where it tests your abilities and accuracy, but rather, it's aggravating because I often feel I should have nailed a relatively easy shot that ends up being a total bust. It's odd that of all the Zen Pinball tables, this one feels like it's the most likely one that would have a real physical table made for it. That's sad because as exciting and thrilling as so much the Zen Pinball library boasts of, this is easily the biggest snooze fest. Remember how we were just talking about how boring the V12 was? Well, ignore that, because Zen Pinball's most unique table is a barrel of hype. While this game still runs on the basic 3-ball systems of play, the game still paces itself just like a soccer game, with a play clock on the bottom left-hand side. Super League Football has you play a soccer team, and the way you play the game affects the soccer game itself. You make your way through the expansive table, smacking the soccer ball left and right, blocking the ball, grabbing snacks for your audience, and most importantly, knocking the jerseys at the top of the table down, simulating your team making their way through the other team's defenses. Eventually, you'll find a chance for a free kick, and then the flippers up top pound their way through the defenses and goalie, and if you've just got enough skill, you just might... Okay, well, let's do a do-over.
It's taken several opposition players out of play.
Yes, goals in this game are treated just like in real soccer. The crowd goes crazy, fireworks are set off, dozens of balls litter the field, you tear your shirt off. Well, okay, maybe that's just a me thing, but this rewarding experience for accomplishing a goal really adds a great satisfaction to the game. You're also awarded another goofy multi-ball moment when you can make it to halftime. You can actually end a soccer game in the middle of a single session, and then the table takes note and you continue through the season, playing a new team each time. The table actually remembers your progress when you start a new pinball table session. The whole idea is a completely bizarre concept, but it works. As many great moments as it has, the table also has difficulties. You play defense almost as much as offense, and will often have to try and defend your goal from the imaginary opponent. Most often you need to weave the ball through several lanes before a timer runs out, but you also sometimes have to play the unfortunate role as the goalie, and it's somehow harder than defending an actual kick.
You've made that one look easy.
Now, if I had one main gripe with this table, I admittedly am not happy with its marketing. As a huge soccer fan, I was excited when they announced you could play as several soccer clubs. Sadly, you have to purchase them all individually, despite them all just being reskins of the basic table.
You just seem to lose control of the ball at the vital moment.
Not a fan of that, Zen Studios. Not cool. That aside, this table's unique timer, its scoring system, crowd, and style, right down to the soccer ball pinballs. Super League Pinball is the most unique pinball table, slathered in fun and hype, and gets a huge thumbs up from me.